This is pretty close. Goddamn. Okay, so man, the sun is blaring. Welcome back to another day in my very like silly little life, because let me tell you something. I'm about to go to the gym. Driving to the gym right now, and for the last like week, maybe 2 weeks, my eyes have been twitchy. Not nowhere near as bad as it was when we first started talking about all the twitching, but still very much apparently getting back to a state. If I continue, I think that if I continue eating gluten, I will most definitely be back at square one. I'm not at square one yet, but baby, we getting there. I'm gonna show you what I just experienced today, but it's not continuous. It's not like non-stop. Remember, it was non-stop before. That's not what it is right now. So I'm about to pull into the gym. This is my first day at the gym for a while actually. This is maybe last week Friday. It's Wednesday. I'm going to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday the gym, because my goal is 4 days per week. Now, what I'm about to do in here, honey, I don't know. All I know is I had to go. I had to get here, and I don't want to be here because this twitching is enough to get me, even though it's not as much, it's still enough for me to be like a little sad about it, to the point where I don't want to, hold on, baby girl. There's a good space to park. It's still enough to make me so afraid that I am going backwards, that I want to just go into a hole and just like die, crawl in there and die. But I'm not gonna allow that to happen today. I do want to take one of my muscle relaxants, but I'm on so many drugs right now that I really feel like I'm not gonna do that. Yesterday's beach trip was so relaxing, so good. I actually even fell asleep for like a hot 20 minutes, which I've never done. I've never fallen asleep on the beach. Half my hand is missing because they popped off. Oh, I've been doing my own Gel X nails lately. How they look? So I'm still learning. That's why this other side, for some reason, continuously keeps coming off. So I will figure that out. I'm in the gym today in regular gym clothes. I'm not hiding this big body. Gotta pee. But I am, before I go in, I bought one of these from Publix. I don't know what it is. All I know is it's gluten-free, because apparently, it looks like I cannot have gluten. This looks gross. It smells gross. It said oatmeal. It's not terrible, but it's not good. All right, I did not film any of that. Loved every minute of that, except my face is acting. Like, my face is, we active. Like, we are extremely active. This face is like moving around. So I'm a little upset at myself. The only 2 times that this has stopped for a long period of time was when I stopped eating gluten. And that was last year sometime, October, November, when I stopped eating gluten, you guys remember. And then this time back in February, and I stopped eating gluten, and I didn't notice difference in the twitching until about 6 weeks later. So we're about a week and a half in. I fucked up, but today, now, as it stands, this is pretty close. Goddamn. It's fine. My face was twitchy a lot today, and it's very, very disheartening, because there was like a point in time where I was literally like, Anthony, there are no twitches. I feel nothing. Not one. Not even a blink where they're. So I think that at this point I need to accept that gluten is something that I do not tolerate. I'm gonna get a for sure diagnosis. I can't believe that these nails are popping off the way they do, because I gotta get the better. See, look, all of them. But when the girl was doing my nails, it was just, oh shit, my bad. Damn, we finna miss the light. Oh, you finna miss the light. when we were when I was going to get my nails done, like, this is why I switched to doing them myself. I'll still go get my nails done, don't get it twisted, I will, but I knew nothing about Gel X whatever. I knew nothing about that, and she would always ask me, like, do you want to do Gel X? And I'd be like, I don't really know what that is. So she would just do it, and I didn't really pay attention to what was happening, what was going on really. And then I realized that, oh shit, these are press-ons. Like, she's not even shaping the nails, like she's pulling out the actual nail shape. But I'm thinking, like, that was, you know how, like, when you do acrylics, they pull out the nail and they start doing the stuff with it, and then they shape, they put the acrylic powder on it. That's what I was thinking she was gonna do, so I didn't pay it no attention until this last time, or I actually watched her do it. And I'm watching her, I'm like, oh wow. So yeah, I'm paying $120 for a high class press on. No thanks, not doing that. And I think she's a pretty good nail tech. It's just that, but I'm not gonna pay $120 for Gel X, and I'm not gonna pay $120 for a nail shape that I don't like. Plus, I'm also, like, not really like a designs person. I'm very, very simple when it comes to, like, my nails. I'll just put a color. I might put a couple swirls, if that, but for the most part, I'm mostly just like a solid color, and maybe a little minor ass design, nothing like technical or nothing. I'm gonna change the position of the camera because I feel weird. This is like, I can't drive like this. This feel dangerous. It's like 6 o'clock. My face is going, and I'm just like not in the mood for it. I made some food yesterday, or Anthony made some food yesterday, and I made 2 plates to put away for today and tomorrow. So it's just chicken thighs, sweet potatoes, and a little bit of like a vegetable medley that I got from Publix. So it's early, it's like 6. I'm honestly just gonna relax for the day. I'm gonna do some work on the computer. That back there, my face is twitchy. I have fought tooth and nail to not let it take me out. I'm just angry at myself for getting myself back here. So now for sure, I mean, it's the only constant, it's the only thing that changes between like today and any other day. The gluten. Me eating gluten is the only thing that changes. There's no other change. So what is a girl supposed to think? I love y'all. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Well, good morning. This is, hold on, I'm putting on my pants. Go to the, why am I whispering? Why am I whispering? Hold on. So, hello guys. It is actually Wednesday today. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I'm on my actual, this will be my 3rd day. Well, I went last week, Friday, I believe, as well. I'm gonna take this bra off, so I'm gonna get closer so you don't see my little sag bags. But this is probably going to be the end until I come back in a couple of days. I'm trying to do about 3 vlogs a week. The twitching in my face has subsided yet again. Yesterday I took only 10 milligrams of baclofen, which is the muscle relaxant that I was prescribed by my doctor to use. I only took 10 milligrams and I was fine. For the most part, I was good. It wasn't as bad. Haven't had gluten in about 2 weeks now. And I stopped drinking coffee. I stopped drinking caffeine. My mind keeps telling me that so I'm like overly anxious. Even though at first I really didn't realize it or notice it. Like I told you guys, my mother kind of operates in the same way that I do. I guess I kind of learned those things from her, which makes me so emotional because it's like my mom is in her 70s now and she's never gone to a doctor to like settle some of those things, and it's just, it makes me sad to think that she's lived her entire life the way that I have right now, and she didn't do anything to quiet the noise, you know what I mean? Like anything to push her or propel her forward. She kind of just sat in her shit. Since going to a doctor, being prescribed anti-anxiety pills, which I really need to take right now, and talking to a neurologist, learning that twitching can come from like an overexcitability of my nervous system, which means like basically, bitch, you're tripping. Your body is tripping all day. You're because of your mind, it's created like a physiological, like a physiological thing where your body is now twitching. So I've been going through a lot of like anxiety issues like this entire, like the last year, maybe 2 years, since 2020, I believe this started. I don't think it's pandemic related. I think it's just like my lifestyle. I lack a lot of discipline mentally and emotionally. Like I function off of pure emotion. And this is why I did the fast, because the fast gives me the opportunity to start a dialogue with myself about what I can do. Is that making sense? The fasting allows me to like kind of like see myself, feel, okay, yes, I hear you. You are hungry, but you're not dying. You okay. You're going to be fine to wait 2 hours until you get home to have another juice. You're going to be fine to go through the aisle and not pick up fucking chips and rips and dips. You're going to be fine. So those 3 days kind of did that for me. And I'm grateful because I feel better. I don't feel motivated still. I still don't feel motivated. There's no motivation here. It's more about like discipline. I want to change like my mindset about what this is about. It's more about like becoming disciplined enough to do the things that I don't want to do it. Because motivation, like if you woke up with motivation at 9 a.m., by 12 o'clock, it could be gone. What's going to propel us forward? What's going to keep us going? I think we're on this yo-yo dieting because we honestly lack discipline. There's no the internal dialogue that we have with ourselves. We're so conditioned to just like writing ourselves off. Oh, I can't do it. I need to stop at Burger King and eat it. I can't. And I think a lot of my thoughts during that time honestly started with I can't not have that. I can't not eat gluten. I can't. Well, I mean, like, what would happen if we started to tell ourselves that we actually can? You know, like, I can do this. Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. And that's where I'm at now. 1 second, because my hair is a mess. Yeah, so I need to get ready to get out of here. But that's where I'm at right now. You know, I am at a place where I am no longer interested in listening to that internal dialogue that keeps telling me, I can't. Like, I'm done with that shit. I can. And I mean it in every sense of the word. Like, I can't. Because we're doing it constantly with food, with just anything. And then it rules us. It's the ruler of the day. The I can't. It rules the shit out of us, and you know it does. You absolutely know it does. So, I mean, and then honestly, for me, like, I feel like we should give ourselves some grace. Like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready last year to do this. I couldn't do it. The kind of like shit that I've been experiencing with my face twitching out of control, I was not ready. I could not get through that. So I don't know what it is that you're facing right now. Maybe allow yourself some grace. And it's just not the time. You'll get there. You'll get there. But like, maybe give yourself some time to like handle everything else. Take care of everything else. You know, if it's like something happening in your life that's pressing, that needs your attention, you could focus on that for now and put the weight loss to the side for a bit, or slow it all the way down. So for me, it was a time where I was eating 1,400 calories a day. That's too little, like, for me, for my body. That created a lot of binge eating. It absolutely did. And I did myself a disservice by thinking that that was okay. It wasn't. It's never okay to pretty much starve for this. So my calories are set at about 1800, 1900 if I'm being real. It's like 1950 is what I allow myself to eat yesterday. This last week. And then I also factor in a Reese's one. That's the thing about practicing discipline. I can have one, right? I allow myself to get one. So what I do is right before I take the boys home, I go get a Reese's and I put it right next to my nightstand, my bed side table, and I put it right in there. My mind that whole time is like, girls, eat the Reese's, eat the Reese's, eat the Reese's, eat the Reese's whole time. But I have to like find some willpower to not eat the damn Reese's and to let it be something that I have right at bed. It's right there next to me. I can have it. I just can't have it 5 times. So I factored in my Reese's every day into my 1900 calories. I feel like we need to give ourselves that opportunity to get used to this kind of change, man. This change is huge. It's really big. Like losing weight, losing a substantial amount of weight, because we got a lot to lose. We don't got no 10, 20. We got a lot to go, you know. Let's slow it the fuck down. Yeah, we'd like to lose 8 pounds a month, but that may not be feasible. That may be too broad, too big of a change for us. So maybe 4 pounds a month, 1 pound a week. That could work, girl. 4 pounds a month is what? How much a year? I don't know. Like 40 pounds? Come on. Come on. We watch these ladies on YouTube like lose 100 pounds in 6 months. Like that's not us. We can't do that. That's not my lifestyle. My lifestyle is different than theirs. We got different things going on. What I could do is lose about 30 pounds in a year. Or if you're really able to, 30 pounds in 6 months, maybe. That's it. It's okay. Take some time to get it right. It doesn't have to be right all at once. That's my advice. But we back in it. I'm going to show you guys my weight. I'm actually 216.8. I'm not going to lie. Last night I had 2 Reese's. And I saved calories for it. But I was so hungry by the time we got back home with the kids from doing basketball. AJ had a game. By the time we got back home, oh my God, I was so hungry. I was so hungry. Like, I was so hungry. We got home at like 8 o'clock. I was starving. And they ate sandwiches. They ate so many things in between. Whereas I couldn't eat anymore. Like, I needed to go home and eat my dinner. And my dinner was, because we were doing a movie night, the Batman came out, we did like nachos and cheese and Reese's and ice cream. So I was like, I saved all of that. I put all of that in my calories. But I probably went over maybe a good 200 or 300, maybe 400 calories last night because I could not stop myself. And that's a fact. But I did stop myself eventually, because I could have kept eating. Honestly, I probably would have kept on, but I found the will to say, okay, bitch, we gotta stop. We're okay now. We're full. We can stop eating. And I was full, because if I would have kept on eating, I would just be eating just to stuff myself. So either way, I gotta go. Good morning. Goodbye. See y'all.